Iceberg.
I told you. I'm selling dope and I don't wanna quit. 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 I'm selling dope and I don't wanna quit.
Now listen to the bar room. All bars, all day.
Hey, y'all know what time it is. It's the bar room.
All bars all day.
Hey, it is Battle Rap Tuesday.
Hey, y'all know we're here to talk. Hey, we're here to talk about it. What do we talk about? What do we talk about here at the bar room?
Tuesday, we talk about battle rap, underground rap, and current events in our culture. And guess what, guys? It's a brand new year, new content. Y'all know how we get down. I'm not gonna even hold y'all. It's been a long ass day today. We went in a special showtime. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We back at 6:30 next week, so don't get the tripping.
Don't be thinking that this is just a switch up. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Stick with us at
episode,
6:30.
exclusive episode.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? At an exclusive time.
Yes, it is.
Right now, we're not going to even hold y'all. Without further ado, we got the homie, the legendary. Hold up, the legendary.
He's definitely legendary. Do
MC.
your history.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you hear me?
Do your history.
Do your history.
Know what we talking
what we
about.
got.
Big Star is in the building with us, y'all. Hold on,
Legend
man.
status. Hello. How are you?
Yo, what's happening? How y'all doing?
Man,
Doing
we
good.
brother, man. Honestly,
That's
it's
what's
an honor, bro. How you doing today?
I'm blessed, brother. I'm feeling amazing, man. How about y'all?
Man, pretty
Really
good,
good.
bro. You know, like I said, it's been a long day. I've been eager to get to this interview. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about it for some time. It's been some rumors. that the
Likewise,
people heard.
man. I've been excited myself, man.
Right.
You know, touch back with my Dallas brethren, man. You know,
Man, for real. Man, a lot of people kind of was hearing about it through the grapevine. It was like rumors going around. They gonna have somebody special on the show. So I just couldn't wait to show the world. You know what I'm saying? We had somebody that touched our hearts as children growing up, man. Like for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? With
Oh
your
man, it's so beautiful because Dallas became my biggest market, man. And the love y'all embraced me with when I came out was, it was incredible, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.
Man, that's what's up, bro. Like I didn't even know that. That's
Yes,
history
sir.
for us. That's what's up, man. Salute to you and
Yes,
that.
sir, man.
We definitely been rocking with you since day one. As soon as we heard that record on our radio, K104, salute to Skip Cheatham. You know what I'm saying? And Greg Street.
Greg Street.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
For real,
man. And Michael 5,000 watts, man.
Oh, salute to Mike
I
Watts.
heard he had something to do with that as well. But
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, we definitely gonna get into
And big
all of
shout
that.
out to the homeboy Wild here out there, my man.
Yeah, DJ Wild here.
Show me love. Yeah, I mean, and stay up to my homie Twisted Black, man.
Already. Man, salute to the Fort Worth veteran, man. Twisted Black.
Fort Worth, Oak Cliff.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. Yes, sir.
That's what's
Yes, sir.
up, bro.
I
What a
love it.
connection, man. For
I
real,
know
bro.
this
That's
is
something we
an
never
honor.
moved. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get to that. We also got some other stuff. We got to cover the top 5 battle rappers of 2021. We also got super fight predictions.
Yes.
But first, real quickly, Sue Surf versus BRIZZ RAWSTEEN is starting to murmur in the little spaces chats on Twitter. Now, this is not an official. Yeah, this is not an official battle, but Sue Surf did call him out for January 28th.
28th. Yes, he specifically said January 28th.
Yes. Now, the thing is, will BRIZZ respond to this with the battle, or he's going to keep ducking? I mean, because a lot of people now, we want to see BRIZZ, but is he ducking? No,
We want to see BRIZZ, but we want him to complete the task.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's about the ticket, sometimes it's about the bread.
True. That's where BRIZZ is at right now. I like the fact that you brought that up. BRIZZ asked for 100 bands to battle on the URL network. I believe he's worth that. If we get the right battle, we want to see Mook and BRIZZ. Yes, we definitely want to see Mook and BRIZZ.
I believe he worked his way up to that. Absolutely.
Hey, yo, without question. You get what I'm saying?
Has a
Yes,
pen.
sir.
He
Yes,
has
sir.
a pen and a way of working his bars. His opponents are very intimidated by him. Intimidated. They really are intimidated.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I feel like he scares his opponents. And Mook was a fluke situation to me personally. Mook knew he had to prepare for BRIZZ.
I agree.
So it's not like they came into that thinking, oh, BRIZZ was an easy win. No, not at all. BRIZZ just kind of lost his way. He got emotional.
But battle back in the day, man, every dog has his day. Not gonna win them all.
I said any given Sunday. Yeah. It's any given Sunday.
But it's
any given Sunday, man, somebody gonna have a better pen, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's just, you know, just not on that on your team that day.
You're not on it. Say it. You're just not on it that day. Well, Blue, you say, is BRIZZ still emotional?
Is he still emotional?
Well, if you didn't hear the spaces, I'm sure they'll start circulating on Twitter, on social media. Yeah. The spaces are on Twitter. I don't know if you're on Twitter. Y'all will see it at the top. There'll be like somebody speaking, and you'll go in there and you'll listen. So he turned it to the old BRIZZ to me on the one that I heard. He did become a bit edgy with the things that Sue Surf was saying. And if you know Sue Surf, he does it to get under your skin. It is on purpose. Yes. So BRIZZ did exit the space. He got upset and he left. Now.
Yeah, it's if you don't have temperament for that, I wouldn't engage in that. Like, I've been in battles. I'm the type of battler when I used to battle rap. I didn't do all that intimidating stuff. I let cats do their thing, let them talk, and I just sit back and listen. You know what I mean? It's just not me. Right. But you got to be, if you go into those forums and hear that chatter, you got to be,
you got to hold it.
Yeah, you got to hold it. If you're going to start it or engage in it, you got to keep it up.
Yeah.
You got to live that. And I said that before.
Yeah.
On one of the shows, I said, BRIZZ, we expect a lot. You do a lot of barking. Yeah. You are very aggressive, so we expect it. And when you get into these moments and it turns into more of an emotional breakdown or a tantrum,
hey,
we start to question.
The disrespect is gonna be there. So
no matter what.
And if you're not savvy enough to know how to talk around that or engage it in a certain way or be able to deal with it, don't get into it because it's gonna get disrespectful.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just part of what it is, So you gotta deal with it.
You gotta deal
with it, man. And honestly, I think that was his issue. Like, I think sometimes like the mutual respect of a battle would the line would be crossed, kind of like in the old Red battle with BRIZZ. Mm-hmm. We saw BRIZZ kind of get a little extra hype. And then the same thing happened with the Mook situation with cause the fight. You know what I'm saying?
It was just too much.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It was too much.
Yeah, that's corny, man.
That's
corny.
Thank you. I'm glad.
That's corny. That's what it's about. It's about you're going on stage to disrespect each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had somebody recently ask me would I ever jump back into the battle rap scene. I was like, it's different from when I was in it. I was in it back in the day when Eminem and those type of battles where you rapped over a beat. You didn't know who you were going to battle. You didn't have time to prepare, so it was different.
It was off the dome.
And
you got to
it was not, it's kind of not. It's off the dome, but then it's kind of not. You already had some bars
written.
already.
Yes, gotcha.
Yeah, you already had some, and then you would freestyle a little bit, and you know what I mean?
Right.
And like I told them, my level of disrespect, like with It's the Problem, my level of disrespect is off the chain. I don't believe in, you can go too far. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Everything goes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just in a different space these days, so I wouldn't want to,
Right,
but they don't want to fight.
They
don't want to fight me. You know what I mean? If they don't want to fight me, then I ain't did my job.
That's what's up. I like that. Midnight Madness, man. It's going down on the 28th of January. This is something that Sue Surf is putting it together. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him. I want to see, how this is coming about. The conversations are growing. But before we get any further, you know what I'm saying? Let's make this New Year's toast to everybody.
Oh, yes.
And then toast a big star.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man. I got my cup of water, man. I'm saluting
all
y'all,
right. I just had
some. Pop it open, man.
Yeah.
Salute to you. Salute to the ballroom, you know what I'm saying? A brand new year. Like I said, brand new content is going down this year.
Yes, it
Salute
is.
to everybody that's watching. Much love to everybody that's supporting.
Thank
you.
you.
Know what Salute to Dallas
absolutely.
Kat, thanks for having us.
Yes, she continues to be with us.
Some more of that.
Salute.
Now, this is all speaking about the culture. We are all about the culture. Battle rap, it is directly tied with rap. No matter what, if you are in it, you know it, you feel it. And as you were saying, Big Star yourself, you was in it back in the day. So you could tell us, and it ties, your disrespect ties right into your song. What made you legendary?
Yeah.
It's a problem.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
Say, it's a problem.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? So what inspired you, like, lyrically at the time, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you was going through, can you kind of shed light on that to give the history on behind why you created the song?
Yeah. The song wasn't planned or strategized. My manager at the time, Dap, shout out to the homie Dap, he wanted me to do a freestyle over K Slay's mixtape. And, you know, back then being on a big DJ's mixtape was a big thing.
Yes,
so,
it was.
You know, he just gave me a CD full of beats and told me just come up with something. And that morning, like I said in the beginning of the record, you know, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I was just in a bad mood.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I'm sitting in my living room. I'm watching TRL, and you see Ja Rule and Nelly and all these like pop rappers. And I'm like, yo, saying to myself, I'm better than these dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? And so I had the beat playing while I'm watching. And then I just started coming up with some bars, just playing around. You know, dissing dudes. And then by the time I got to like 8 bars, I was like, hold up, I might have something. So this might be something. So I called the manager, I spit it over the phone for him. He went bananas. He was like, yo, that's it. That's crazy. Like, you gotta finish it. So I said, okay. I went ahead and finished it, and I think we recorded it that next night. And this was December of 2003.
Okay.
And sent it off. They played it on the radio here, and then literally within 2 weeks, it was all over the country, all over the world.
Wow, that quick.
And I was getting calls from Greg Street, Cheatham and them to come perform.
Yeah.
In Club Blue.
Club Blue? What y'all talking about? You don't know nothing about that. Y'all talking about Club Blue.
You don't know about Club Blue.
Straight up.
And it's another one, Dallas Live or something like that.
Yeah.
Live or something.
V Live.
Well, V Live always around.
V Live.
Yeah, something like that.
You got V Live. You had back then. You know, back then, you know, you had Nairobi's Hush.
It was so
I'm trying
many.
to think of.
It was so many clubs in 2003.
Man, it was a
2004.
lot of clubs back then, bro. Like Sting.
It was crazy, man.
Oh, you know what? He might be talking about Level 5, which was DMX.
Oh no, DMX.
DMX Club. DMX was huge.
That might have been what that is. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Because it was a big club.
That's crazy, bro. Like
that is what's up to
man.
her history.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yo, man, and it was crazy because, like I said, I'd never been to Dallas, but I was #1 in Dallas. I'm coming out there, and y'all showed me.
Bro, they
so
had your
much
song
love,
on repeat, bro. Look, look.
Shit.
I talked to my boy today. We grew up together, bro. Like I was a senior in high school, I believe, when it came out. You know, between 2003 2004. I graduated in 2004. So they had it on repeat. It was like, dog, I don't know if it was Greg Street or Skip Street, or one of them was like, bro, we're going to keep playing this song until he gets signed. And so they just, boom.
We believe in Dallas. We believe.
That's what Greg Street told me. Because he was like, he was working at KKDA.
Yeah.
And he was in Atlanta at the same time.
Absolutely.
So he would fly. He was playing it back to back in Atlanta and Dallas.
Yeah.
And he said the first time he played it in Atlanta and Dallas, he said he had to play it like 7 times back to back.
He had to, bro. We kept asking for it. We said we wanted to hear it again. We want to hear it
That's why I
again.
say, man, and the love.
Man.
I ain't never experienced that much love in the world since when I came to Dallas, man. It was so crazy, man. I always say Dallas my second home, man. I love y'all, man. Real talk.
Oh man, salute. You know what I'm saying? We definitely love you too, bro.
Absolutely.
Bro, like you definitely
I gotta
sparked.
get back out there. I gotta come back out, man.
Yes, we gonna be.
Please do.
We gonna be in the building.
Because you definitely sparked our minds in a rebellion. Because we were already rebellious. That was the first time we heard a diss record that go at everybody. You get what I'm saying?
So accurately.
So, but the thing about it though, you did get some backlash when it came to the Tupac and the Biggie line. A lot of people did feel some type of way about that. What are your feelings about that now?
I don't regret that record ever.
Already.
For what it did, to me, it just proved what I always felt about music. If you do the right thing at the right time, at the right moment, no matter what they say the rules are, you can change the game. And for that record to blow up the way it did without, we didn't have no money, we wasn't signed to no major label, we didn't have nobody co-signing us, we didn't have any connection in the music industry. So for that record to blow all over the world, yo, that's who I can't think of nobody that's ever done that.
Yeah, no.
You know, and people like to compare it to 50 Cent's How to Rob, but 50 Cent was signed to Sony.
Right.
So they already put marketing money and promotion behind that.
Right.
I didn't have any of that.
Nah.
And so when they end up blackballing me, I understood why. Because I mean, if you think about it, yo, if this dude is blowing up like this with nothing, imagine what's going to happen once they put money in marketing and promotion behind them. I would have eclipsed everybody for probably the next 6 months or a year.
That's a
You know
big
what I'm
thing.
saying?
Absolutely.
So they had to shut me out. But salute to Jay Prince and Rap-A-Lot for being the only ones that wanted to take a chance and roll with us.
Already, man. Salute to Rap-A-Lot. H-Town, what's good?
Yo, man. And my people, man. Always to the death, man.
Already. Well, since we're on the song right now, we're going to go ahead and play the record. And then I got a couple of questions about the song when we get back as well. And then we're going to get into some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Mex. You know what I'm saying? She out there watching Virginia.
Shout out,
in the
Mex.
building. You know what I'm saying?
She knows she got a special place in my heart.
Put me on to y'all. Told me to hit y'all up.
For sure, she definitely did, man.
That's
and
my
salute to
girl.
her. You know what I'm saying? Definitely an excellent
Mex.
connection. And that's what we, you know what I'm saying, are encouraging everybody to do, bro. Connect. You know what I'm saying? Link up. Real niggas do real things. You know what I'm saying? It's just that way. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it.
Absolutely.
It's a problem. Big stop. Hold up.
Yes, sir.
Yo. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, dog. And I still ain't signed. So you know what? Everybody gonna feel it today. Cause I was told if you want respect, you go up to the biggest motherfucker on the block and you knock his ass out. And that's what we're about to do. Look. Yo, fuck the whole industry and everybody in it. I'm pissed now, so a lot of cats is about to get offended. I done tried to be nice, but this whole game is bogus. So I'ma start dissing niggas until I get noticed. I'm aiming for the top, cause that's where I'm headed. Yo, fuck that nigga Hov, and you can tell him I said it. Matter of fact, fuck the rock in a minute. I bring you out of retirement just to put your ass back in it. Even Dame know you lost your niche. Since Beyonce been sucking your dick, you done got soft as a bitch. You probably squat the piss. You lost and whip, put out an APB, done lost his dick. I'm doing this just because I ain't Nas, dude. As far as I'm concerned, he need panties and bras too. Tellin' ain't shooting. I hope you can dodge one, you godson. Well, I'ma make you see God, son. You losing your focus, stay sharp, nigga. Fuck you, Jungle, and the rest of them gay heart niggas. Yo, 50, I heard your shit was bomb and gunproof, but fuck it, I'ma throw a grenade through the sunroof. I see you pimping your game like a nigga should do. If I was you, I'd have fucked Vivica too. Your shit blue, not because of your rhymes, cause in every interview you kept saying I got shot 9 times. And them G-Unit cats is a joke. How you gonna teach me how to stunt when all you motherfuckers is cunts? Let's be clear, none of y'all cats would even be here if it wasn't for him. Matter of fact, fuck him. You say your mom's is crazy? That ain't hard to see. Look at your rhymes, the fruit don't fall far from the tree. You as crazy as that bitch is. And I ain't saying you whack, but D12, that whole fucking clique is. Now cats be like, did he say what I just think he did? Who is this cat and who the fuck does he think he is? I'm big style and I ain't hard to find. I'ma keep doing this shit until my ass gets signed. So let's get it on. If it's on, it's on. Y'all cats ready for war, then let it be known. Who am I? Big style, motherfucker. Do or die. And it ain't just for rappers, it's all industry heads. To that faggot up at Bad Boy, what up, Sean Prez? Fuck you too, cause ain't shit sweet. Had me spitting for an hour over the same whack ass beat. And I ain't saying I'm the man, but damn, you gon' sign Loon in the band? I'm in. Y'all niggas is reaching for shit. What the fuck is you thinking? Somebody need to tell Ja Rule to stick to singing. That clapback shit is manure. Stick to doing love songs for them little TRL viewers. And I hope you don't like it. Just bring it to my face, kid. I'll make you quit rapping, find God like Mace did. I'm only coming for big dogs, that's for show. I ain't go this D-Block till it get more dough. Puffy ain't wanna sign me, he wasn't seeing the vision. But Bad Boy ain't been hot since Shine went into prison. They ain't been hot since Mace was getting religion. Let's be real, they ain't been hot since Biggie was living. These cats keep shooting and bissing, and I don't think nobody's paying attention to what these fools are spitting. Am I the only one listening? The game is deaf. I feel like I'm the only real MC left. And I've been in the studio and made hot songs. I've been doing this for too long and I still ain't on. And right now I'm so desperate to live a good life. I feel like going to LA yelling fuck shit night. I'ma start sending death threats to all A&Rs until they start signing cats that spit better balls. Matter of fact, fuck it, I'm loading up the guns, aiming them at Clear Channel and Radio 1. Cause I done had it up to here with these niggas shutting me out. When I know I'm hotter than half of these motherfuckers is out. You could call me a hater, cause I just might be. But it's a million other cats who feel just like me. So fuck Nelly and Chingy, fuck Luda and Missy, fuck Pharrell, fuck Buster, Justin and Britney. I'm doing this for cats that's gritty. I'm taking out the industry and got the whole underground with me. Cause after all I've been through, I feel like digging up Big and Pop and singing fuck them too.
Everybody can get it.
Yeesh. Love.
Woo-wee. So if you didn't know, now you know.
Big style motherfucker. What? Yo, on the cool though,
Fuck everybody, you heard me?
that song still hit though.
Right,
like
right.
to this day, man, for real,
It still
bro.
hits.
It's a
Thank you,
problem.
bro.
Did anybody
Thank you, man.
respond,
Appreciate
man? Oh, you welcome.
Nah, they was smart enough not to. 'Cause,
Facts.
I mean,
It have made you a
I'm just
millionaire.
being honest. Because if any one of them had said my name, I would have went
Yeah.
through the roof.
Yeah,
I would have
Absolutely.
went through the roof.
Man.
So they were smart enough to say, you know, the best way to kill him is not say anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I noticed something. I listened to the song. I can't lie. Like I listened to it about like 6 times earlier today. You did not diss anybody. You didn't even mention anyone from the southern region. Was
Of course not.
Was that on purpose?
now.
That was on purpose?
Absolutely on purpose.
Oh,
South,
yeah,
baby.
salute.
Come on, man.
It's the
VA
South,
all
baby.
day, man. From
Yeah.
the South, man. We was the underdogs, man, and it's reason for that, man. Like when I moved to New York to try to get a record deal, this was at the time when Master P was just starting to really blow. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And they was hating on the South hard. It's so crazy to me how they play so much Southern music on Hot 97 now, but back then, I distinctively remember DJs saying, we ain't playing none of that down south bounce
Right.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, talking crazy,
They
man.
will do
And when
it.
and I'm a spitter, so I don't spit like what Southern rappers are known for. You know, now.
Right.
Like I came up in the era of the Ghetto Boys. Like I tell people,
Right.
like, Ghetto Boys was spitters. You know, they
Exactly.
spit hard rhymes. They didn't just do like down south bounce type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you know, when I was up there and I was trying to perform, as soon as they heard I was from Virginia, they expected to hear, you know, something like Master P or Hot Boys or something like that. I had to let them know, like, man, I spit bars. You know, the
Yeah,
South
we
isn't
rap.
just one
Yeah,
thing.
for real.
Right, yeah, it ain't. The South isn't just one thing, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? It's just, you know what I mean? But, no, that was absolutely strategic because, you know, yeah, you know, all love for the South, man. You know what I'm saying? All day.
So, like, did you even, like I heard in the song, like, was it true that you actually...
And if you notice, I didn't just know no West Coast cat.
No, not at all.
no.
No.
The only one I talked about was Suge.
And I mean,
And
come
then
on.
Suge tried to sign him. You know what I'm saying?
What?
So that was great.
No way.
Oh, yeah, man.
Exclusive.
Man, listen, Suge called me from prison. I was in Texas when my
This is
wife called me.
exclusive,
It was like,
yes.
hey, Suge Knight just called in. And I was like, well, hold up, man.
Them phone calls coming in.
Not Suge Knight, not Big Suge.
Yeah, she was like, well, he sounds like a nice guy. I said, yeah, I bet he do. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But nah,
Yeah, for real.
we talked a few times, and I was supposed to go to prison to see him to negotiate the deal. But then once he heard Jay Prince was on it, he
Yeah.
backed out quick.
Yeah, of course.
He's
Yeah.
like, nah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we go back up.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, he was like, I
When
don't
Prince
want
say he
no
wants something,
problems,
everybody back up.
Yep.
We-
Let him have it.
That's the show.
Okay.
That's the
Put
show,
some
brother.
respect on that.
That's the show.
Yeah.
Man, that's what's up, bro. So, did you ever like get to meet with Diddy out there, like, and rap for them?
No, not after that. I'm trying to think, man. Anybody? I met. I saw Jadakiss at the Radio Music Awards, and I made a point, like, because I didn't have any videos out, and unless you saw me in the XXL magazine, you didn't know what I looked like. Everybody heard the song, but they didn't know what I looked like. So,
Okay.
I made a point whenever I was in a venue and it was some people I might have talked about or whatever, I made a point to walk up to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And introduce myself. Like, so when I introduce myself to Jadakiss, you know, a lot of times they think I'm like a fan of somebody just walking up to him, but then once I say, yo, I'm Big Star, they was like, oh, he was like, yo. He was like, yo, but it was all right. He was like, yo, that joint was hard. He was like, yo, that joint was hard. And I think all the rappers understood, you know, because I don't know you personally, so you know it ain't no real beef. So they understood what the record was about. Right. So, but you know, people in the streets, for whatever reason, have, you know, like you know, sometimes people will listen to an artist so much they feel connected to him to a point where if you diss them, they get offended.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like, yo, so it's like, you know, some people in the streets is like, yo, man, yo, that was great. And then, you know, the Biggie and Pac line, of course, a lot of people misunderstood what I was trying to say in that. Right. You know what I'm saying? But
Man,
you know,
crazy.
you can't, you know, one thing about art, you can't predict or dictate how people are going to take it. So, you know, it's all good.
As artists, you can't be too sensitive. Like
it's
you know.
Exactly. And you got to stand on what you say, you know what I mean? So, you know, hey, man, I know what I meant. You know, Biggie and Pac are my biggest. Tupac is my favorite rapper of all time. Okay. So it was no diss. It was just me venting, saying, if you don't understand how pissed off I am at the industry,
right?
If I say this line, it's like saying, you know, this barbecue so good, made me want to smack my mother.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Friday,
you know,
come on, guys.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
You're not going to smack your mama, and it's not disrespectful for you to say that. It's just telling you, like, this barbecue so damn good that I would disrespect my mama to show you how good it is. And that was the meaning behind that line. You know, everybody ain't get that.
So let's switch gears, man. Ever since then, you've gotten a lot of opportunities. One of those opportunities has been to teach a class at a college. And what was that like for you?
Yeah. Huh?
What was that like for you?
Oh, man, it was probably the highlight of my career so far, man. I mean, that's one of those things you never, I mean, come on, man. Who expects to get a call, you know, some street dude from Virginia, hey, man, I want you to teach a college class about something you do. Right. And they have to study your music.
Exactly.
To know it. Talk that.
That was like the highest honor in the world to me, because that's an acknowledgement of your work. You know what I mean? And the work you put in your area for people to say, hey, this guy's worthy to speak on this at a collegiate level. So, that was amazing, man. And he called me. He wanted me to do it last year, but with COVID, you know. Yeah. So,
talk about that.
But
I got a chance to check it out.
He want me to do it again.
Yeah,
man.
It was definitely good.
It was pretty dope.
We watched it. Definitely some great content. I like where y'all started, and then I like where y'all went with it. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of good content that I feel like a lot of the younger generation needs to hear. Yes. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and that's what his point, the professor's point was, you know, because of the disconnect. You know, I came in the hip hop when it was just about the love and respect of the art and creativity, because rappers weren't really making any money back then. So if you did it strictly because you loved it. And now it's a disconnect. Everything now, these young artists don't see it anything other than making money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to find a balance between that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, when you're doing it strictly for the money, it kind of takes away the creativity, and you know, it kind of, to me, it suffers the culture, because then it's less about the culture and more about, you know,
the money,
just feeding your own pocket. And then you lose, you know, and then your integrity gets compromised. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's the biggest thing.
And then, matter of fact, when you say that, the integrity gets compromised, but then now you broadcast the integrity being compromised and then making it okay.
Yeah, you put a spotlight on it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So now it's really it's like a cycle.
We have become so desensitized to that, and because the conversation becomes, back in the day, the word sellout was a big thing. You couldn't be a sellout. Right. You know what I'm saying? You would get dissed and your career would be ended. Now, you see what happened to Hammer. Now, if Hammer was to come out, he would be celebrated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now it's like, yeah, man, if people will do anything as long as they say you're making money. It's like, it's okay as long as you're making money. And it's like that compromises the integrity of the culture on a whole lot of levels. And a lot of, I mean, just outside of music. You know what I'm saying? Because music is very influential. So if people are seeing that, now you got more black women becoming strippers and whatever because I'm making money.
Right, you making money.
Back in my day, that was like a risque thing. They kind of kept that quiet as they was doing. Now they shouting it out, and then every young black man wants to be a thug, wants to be a hustler. It's like hey man, we didn't when did we get here?
Right.
Somebody got to say something different.
Somebody,
you know what I mean?
I saw some social media undefeated. Somebody said, we need more plumbers. Stop trying to be a rapper. We need more. I'm like,
we need more of other
things.
We need
more farmers. We do, bro. We do. Like everybody want to rap.
Rappers are calling.
Everybody want to rap, and everybody sounds the same.
There you go.
And what people, and I think the biggest thing people missed, and the biggest thing people missed, and it's a problem, was it was a prediction of this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was kind of a prediction of where this is going.
Yeah. There were.
So
that's true. That's definitely true. I remember being in college, like, I had a problem with some of the music. Like, first of all, gangster music kind of left rap for a while. And then it came back slowly with the crunk era. You know what I'm saying? And I remember being in college, but the crunk era was mixed in with a lot of teeny bop rap too.
Yeah.
So
it was the diddy bop.
Man, I just knew we was on a path to get back to where we was in the mid '90s, as far as our grittiness.
Yes.
Who cares about, you get what I'm saying? Because I usually wear the gold, and I got my chains on there. But I kind of, for this episode, I wanted to get back to the essence of about spitting, about the substance more so. You know what I'm saying? Than the look of things. Right. You get what I'm saying? And that's
we have moments. You know what I'm saying? Where you'll see moments that'll pop up that's kind of like that'll bring you into that. You know what I mean? Certain artists will shine, and kind of give you more of that authentic street or more of that consciousness. You know what I mean? You got the J. Cole's and Kendrick Lamar's out there that's doing their thing. You know what I mean? But they still don't get the recognition. No. I don't think as the Babies and all these other cats. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we all know that. That's that, like you said earlier, that's that industry push. I mean, they have to market. They're gonna market it a certain way, as opposed to. And
then you have to And then my thing is, you have to question why. Because if my thing is, listen, I don't have a problem with creative freedom. Because I'm a street dude. I used to hustle, did a bid, all that. So I understand that life, and I understand that there is a space for that. Yes. But when that's the only narrative being pushed, you got to ask yourself, why is that?
Why is it?
You know what I'm saying? It's a de-escalation in the culture. It's continually to put a revolving door in prisons that keep brothers in and out. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the black household separated and divided. You know what I mean? The black women are out here running wild. And, it's just a lot. It's a lack of guidance on a lot of levels, man. So then I start, when I was doing my bid, I started to look around and see these young dudes that's looking up to me, and I'm like, I'm part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here glorifying all this, and music is very influential.
Yes, it is.
So now, that's why when I came home, I decided to move in a more positive direction. I don't curse on my records no more. I don't degrade women anymore. I don't use the N-word or any of that. But
that's what's up.
It still has that same edge. It still has that same substance. And I just want to show people, man, you can still be dope and make dope music. Okay. But it doesn't have to always be on a negative level. You know what I'm saying? And we continuously putting negativity out here, man. And then you wonder why you got the world you got. Why these kids is running around here. Music is very influential.
Man, you definitely hit it right on the target. I just got an alert come through my phone. They allegedly found Young Dolph's killer. That's the phone that's going on. So right when you speaking about it, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're right. Yeah,
man, and that's the thing too, man. If you're gonna live that life or talk or stay in that lane, you have to disconnect yourself from it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I have yet to see a conscious rapper get killed.
Man, On God, bro.
Say-
Talk your shit, bro. That's real.
Look.
You got to be mindful
That's
of
real.
the energy you put out. You have to be mindful of the energy you put out. It's going because you can't let it consume you. If you're gonna do it, do like Jay, do like 50 Cent, do like Snoop. You have to disconnect yourself completely from it. You can't rap about it and be about it and stay around it and stay in it because it's going to come back on you.
At some point.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I totally
All
agree
the
with that.
rappers you see
Like,
murdered,
for real.
it's all street rappers.
Man, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, and honestly, I was gonna ask what's the best advice, you can give to this era, but I think this era is so wrapped up in what, the street life is right now. I think that's it right there. Like,
Yeah,
you gotta
you just gave it to 'em.
disconnect yourself and understand this is business. This is not still the streets, you know what I'm saying? And that's
You
something
have
that's
to
been
disconnect,
reinforced.
man.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
you
like-
can be honest. I mean, I can understand if that's your world and you really came from that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But once you get to a certain point, when you have to say, when you get to a point like a Young Dog or somebody like that, you have to say, okay, now I'm in a position where I can disconnect myself from this. You know what I mean? And so what if they say, oh, he ain't keeping it real? Or, I mean, they talked about 50, but yo, look where 50 at.
Look where 50
So what
at.
you want to keep it real and end up dead? You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
and he had
Or
to play
end
a
up
lot
in
of power moves
situation-
for that, bro. Like, he had to really think.
Yeah.
Like, he was in a situation, bro. A lot of people don't understand. 50 was in a major situation after he
Major.
made all that money he made, and he still ended up in a situation, you know what I'm saying? Not to speak his business, but it's public, to where he had to go bankrupt. He had to bounce back. He started to getting into Hollywood as far as the movies. So it took a journey. He had to do the tours
And
with
he
the
built
Kanye.
it, right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And he built it. After he got shot, he went back in. He built it back up to the point where he created a value for himself that Eminem and Dre saw. They bought, they invested in him, and he took that money and completely said, all right, fine, I'm leaving all this stuff behind. Let me just, now I'm in a position to really get the bag and really make a difference. Yo, let me get out of here. You know what I mean? You got to. I mean, because at the end of the day, ain't got to go. That's all I hear the trap rappers talking about. Yo, I'm making all this money so I can get out the hood.
Right.
Well, why do you make the money and continue to stay there?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That makes absolutely no sense, man. And in the Young Dog situation, I can't stop thinking, like, what if he had been with his kids or his wife? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
You got to think about your loved ones, bro. All of this stuff come back on them too.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
man.
know what I mean?
Oh, man. But
So, man,
salute
I mean,
to
I don't
him,
know what the solution is, man. I just do my part. You know what I mean?
Right.
And just try to, put a little message in my music for people who actually look up to me and still respect what I do. Just to, try to curve and give them a different point of view to look from, man. Because it's, I don't know, man. It's crazy out here, man.
It's definitely crazy, man. We're going to switch gears on that again, man. Salute to everybody out there.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? 2021 was a crazy year. A lot of us lost, loved ones. The best advice, once again, from Big Star, y'all pay attention, man. Know how to separate the two. All right, y'all, man, for real, man. Separate yourself.
There's a way.
Man, so let's get to this battle rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into our top 5, who's your favorite battle rapper right now?
It's so many.
Yeah, man. I mean, I got a couple. I love Loaded Lux.
Yes,
because Lux brings some intellect to it.
Yes.
It ain't all, and I ain't gonna front. I mean, I get tired of the gun bars all the time. So, you know what I mean? So I like when an artist can break a rapper down, and it ain't always talking about shooting and killing them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that takes a lot more, to me, a lot more brain power to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I like Lux and man, I forget the dude, man. What's the chubby dude, man?
Charlie Clips. You got Charlie Clips. You got
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie Clips.
Charlie Clips. I like Charlie. He's very witty, man. I like him.
Yeah, he been on fire lately.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
Showing y'all what time it is.
The vets. He be in the bag.
Yeah.
He ain't no joke. But it's a lot of them, man. It's a lot of them, man.
Definitely.
I know what I don't like. I'm gonna tell you what I don't like.
Yeah, let's get it.
Shotgun Suge.
Oh,
I
no,
do not
not
like that.
Shotgun Suge.
I hate him.
Why? Why you don't like Shotgun Suge?
I don't like Shotgun Suge, and it's another dude, Swerve.
Swervos?
Twerk.
No, huh?
New
Twerk.
Jersey Twerk?
Yeah, I can't stand
Is it
it.
New Jersey Twerk?
The bars ain't dope to me. I mean, the punchlines is like generic a lot of times to me. I'm like, yo, man, I don't get it. And it's always, I'm in the club. I'm like,
That's exactly who you talking about. Twerk.
Oh,
I can't stand him. I cannot stand him.
man, he just
I
took
can't
a
stand
tough
him.
loss,
I can't
too.
stand
He
him. I think
just
it's
took
a
tough
lot
loss.
for them. It's like a lot of extra energy. And I think people it's like a pastor when a pastor could be up in the pulpit not really saying nothing.
Right.
That's terrible.
Because he hype. And yo, man, because I don't get it. I don't see nothing.
I can hear that. I can see that.
Yo, that's what's up, Star. No lie, bro. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, like, Suge just won a battle, but I can feel where you coming from with that because he is just now bouncing back. You know what I'm saying? And then you got, Twerk just took a hard ass loss, and you know what? He choked all 3 rounds, so that energy couldn't carry him that time. And you're right, bro. He got to come with straight.
If you can say the same rhyme in a low tone and it still give me that same hypeness, then you got something.
Right.
But if you can't, then you really ain't said nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just got a lot of energy. That's cool. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that. Okay.
I know a lot of people ain't gonna like that, man, because a lot of people like those dudes. I'm not.
Man, you know what? Battle rap is opinionated. You know what?
Yes,
honestly,
very.
Yeah.
I say this
people
all the
gonna hate
time.
our top 5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
they are.
it
They
is
always
what
do.
it is.
Yeah, what's y'all top?
All right, we're gonna start with number 5, BabyBlue. Let's get it.
Number 5 is Danny Myers.
Danny Myers was good. West Coast shit.
Shout out to Danny.
LA
He be
was
doing
good,
his
you know
thing.
what I'm saying?
I don't know his name. I don't know. I gotta see his face. A lot of them I don't know their name.
Right.
Yeah,
The
you have
bar
to see their
guy.
face. He be
Definitely
saying
look
the
up
bar
Danny Myers.
guy.
Yo,
Yeah.
Danny Myers, I always give people, if you had never heard of Danny Myers, please go look up Danny Myers versus Disaster. To me, that is one of the best
Yes, it is.
battles,
Danny
period,
Myers.
both sides.
Was he the light skinned slim dude?
Yeah, he kind of bald,
He
maybe
bald,
shortcut
little
bald.
short.
He'd be like, bar God, he real energetic, but he spits with so much passion, and he an old head. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta see his face, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is another West Coast dude, man, that's real nice. Slim young cat, man. He evolved. He mean to.
Oh, really?
I mean, but I gotta see his face, yeah.
Already, that's what's
Okay.
up. Yes, a lot of West Coast talent right now.
It is.
There's a lot
When it
of
comes to
West
battle
Coast.
rap.
Yo, Simba. You know what I mean? He ain't in the battle league.
Nah, but Simba
is
can
one of my
rap.
dudes.
Yeah, okay.
He just came out of
And King Los.
King
Los,
Los. King Los
yeah,
go hard from
yes,
Baltimore. King
yes,
Los,
yes.
without a doubt.
Yes.
He battled
Yes.
DNA recently. They go hard on him about that battle, but I actually liked him in that battle.
I did too.
Simba
actually.
go hard. He got that that's that No Condone song.
Yes, I was like he was telling me about that.
Yo, Simba is
It's a problem with your
he's
song.
one of
It's
my
a
favorites
problem.
right now. Yo,
What?
yes.
Simba
Love that
go hard.
dude. Yes, he is a definitely problem.
Okay. Well, our number 4 is Tay Rock.
Salute to Tay Rock.
Yeah, I like Tay Rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
He one of my favorites too. I like him.
There we
Dope.
go.
Already,
He be on
that's what's up.
fire. Rum Nitty.
It's number
Of
3.
course.
Hold up.
Rum Nitty dope.
Gotta
Rum
keep
dope.
Rum Nitty
Yes.
up there. He is undefeated in my eyes, no matter what.
Right.
I agree.
Calico.
Calico.
Shout out
Calico is
Detroit.
dope.
Uncle Tree
Yo.
Chick.
Calico is definitely dope.
Shout out to the team.
You know what I'm saying?
Landslide.
Landslide.
Okay, and then number 1, Sue Surf.
Sue Surf.
Shout out to
Sue
McKimbo.
Surf.
Number 1.
Out there in Jersey.
Now, I got to address the number 1 on the Sue Surf because Sue Surf knows I've been hating on him all year. I went against him all year to lose.
Yeah, we did. Almost every. I think I went with him maybe once. I can't remember, but we was always like,
Against
no.
Twerk. You
No.
won.
But I had to.
I mean,
I ain't going twerk.
come on. Right.
I'm not going twerk.
Right.
I'm not doing it.
So, Sue Surf showed and improved. Like,
He did.
Not even improved. He stopped choking, and his bars were flawless.
He went
Like,
all 3
what?
rounds.
Yeah.
He gave me all
Yeah.
3. He didn't Jersey at all. Thank you. Shout out to you.
That's the main reason I put him number
It's
1.
a hard thing, man, to remember all that. I ain't gonna front, man. it's hard to remember all them bars, guys, man.
I can
3
You know what
rounds,
I'm saying?
3 rounds, 3 minutes.
I done got on
3
stage plenty of time and forgot rhyme.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see?
Straight up.
That's what I'm saying. So them
Plenty.
Titans, that's why I give it to the vets because they have so much
Yeah.
experience
That's
in it,
real.
and to still be able to come out like Lux, like Mook, and get all
Yes.
3 rounds
Yes.
out.
Right.
Y'all stop hating on
Yeah.
the vets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real.
facts.
That's what it's about, man. The lyricism and being able to go that length
Yes.
without, you know,
Yeah.
fucking up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top 3 battles
Takes
of
rehearsal.
2021. Yeah, for real, bro. 6 rounds full, bro. Chess versus Easy to Block Captain. That is one of the best battles of 2021, hands down.
It was really good.
For real, bro. Like, if y'all have
That
not
joint
watched that
was
battle,
fire.
yeah, watch that
That joint
battle.
was fire.
What?
That joint was fire, man. Yes. Yes. Gotta agree with that. Yes, sir.
That shit was crazy, crazy. This next one was on the Drake card that the URL threw. Tay Rock versus New Jersey Twerk. This is one of the ones where Twerk actually did his thing. But to me, I still got Rock winning. But that's just a monumental battle. Please, if you can, go see that battle. Both of these last 2 battles, if you haven't seen them live, you probably gonna have to get the URL TV app.
Yes, and go see.
Actually, all 3 of these battles.
Yeah.
KCJ versus Vixen the Assassin.
You need
Oh
to go
my.
watch it again. Just go take a gander.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Just
Oh,
go, just
God.
watch.
Yeah, I
it.
gotta see them last 2. I ain't seen those.
Yes, they some
Them
heavy
joints
hitters.
crazy.
And just speaking of the ladies, shout out honorable mention Yoshi G.
Yoshi G.
She upped her pen. You know, as much as it's becoming annoying to a lot of people, she's making it very artistic.
Yes.
She's making her thought bars very entertaining.
Yes, keep them thought bars coming.
And she's actually making it something
For
that we'd
real.
be like, okay, we kind of, you made us think about it on that bar. Well, all right. You know, so I
Okay,
shout out to her.
okay.
Keep going, Yoshi. Don't stop. Elevate. I always say that preparation prevents poor performance. Shout out to Easy
Yes.
the Block Captain. Also, shout out to you, my brother. You did your thing this year. So those are 2 honorable mentions for our top 5 battlers.
Now, we kind of running out of time. I want to really spend some time on the super fight prediction, so we're going to do that next week.
Okay.
But what I will say is Danny Myers versus Tay Rock is on the super fight January 29th, I believe is the actual date. That is going to be a nasty card. It is actually
Yeah.
going to be live for free on Caffeine. So
Wow.
get the Caffeine app. Guys, we're going to do razor shots.
Yes, they are real.
Let's talk about that real quick. Who do you have out of that?
I'm not answering that right now.
No, you're not going to answer it right now. Do you see how we wanted to sneak
Okay,
peek?
I'll give you a preview. I'm gonna go Danny right now. Although, in cases like this, Danny does disappoint. Tay Rock will come in here and tear him to shreds because Danny may be doing too much. Danny
Ooh.
does a lot of small league battles that we may not hear anything
That's
about,
true.
and he does it all the way leading up to his biggest battle. So once I find out what Danny has been doing in the last 2 weeks, then I'll be able to say, I'll be able to know if he prepared. Because if he has been doing too much,
But this one of those ones he been deserved Tay Rock.
he has.
So
He has.
he better show out so he can get a bigger
Well,
plate.
he
This is the
got to
time
be
to where
ready.
if you smoke Tay Rock, you gonna get a bigger plate, bro.
Oh yeah, but Tay Rock's not
don't
gonna
know,
play
man.
with him.
He can smoke Tay Rock, bro. He has the ability. He just
does.
gotta do it.
Tay Rock not finna
And
play
then
with
it's
him.
style
I
like,
mean,
nah.
That's the thing. You gotta do it.
You gotta
know what I
do
mean?
it.
Having the ability and actually doing it is 2 different things.
Man.
You know
That's
what I'm
facts.
saying? So,
That stage is
I know
real,
Tay Rock coming. I know that.
and he not gonna let.
Facts. Facts. Yeah, Tay Rock,
Rock not finna
he gonna
let.
come flawless too.
Okay.
That's another one. Like Tay
Exactly.
Rock rarely. Matter of fact, I think I seen Tay Rock maybe slip up once in his whole
I ain't seen
career.
that one.
In his whole
ain't seen him
career,
slip.
no, he does
Right.
not. Yeah, he don't slip, bro.
He rarely ever.
He don't mess up, man. He don't mess up.
Nah.
He come in. He ready. He prepared.
He ready.
So,
Definitely one of the heavy
that's what I'm
hitters.
saying. And that right there is key, man. Like you said, man. He prepared.
He come
Man, he definitely
prepared.
prepared,
That's one
man.
thing about Tay Rock. He is going to come prepared. So Danny, don't play.
Man,
That's
don't
all
play.
I'm saying. I want to go Danny.
Yeah.
I do, but you know.
I don't know. Official predictions next week. Right now, I got Tay Rock. No, actually, I got Danny Myers.
I still
I'm
got
going
Danny
with the
right now.
underdog, Danny Myers.
That
Okay,
might
okay.
change
You know what
by
I'm saying?
next
2-1.
Tuesday.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm on. Hey, man. I'm riding with Tay Rock. man.
Already.
Look, we're gonna be drinking if we
man.
lose. So make sure to
Hey,
watch.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I feel you.
For sure, man. Dang, man. Honestly, that's really a good battle, man, because I don't know who the hell to pick. But locally, we got some things going down on the 15th.
Yes.
We got Live from the Block. They brand new card just dropped, the Cosa Nostra event. We got Rax versus G-Lo. We definitely gonna get into that next week as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Salute to Texas Battle Rap. It's definitely on
Absolutely.
fire down here.
Absolutely.
I love what y'all
What's
doing.
up, man?
To Houston.
Yeah.
I gotta get out there to check them out, man.
Please
Yes. Yes,
Like
definitely.
definitely, bro.
sir.
I'm gonna
Yes,
keep
sir.
you updated on what's going on. That way on any of
Please
these
do,
events.
brother.
Yeah.
Please do, man.
Shout out Houston
Definitely,
Barcode.
man.
They are another one.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to
They-
Houston
I think they got
Barcode.
an event coming up soon. And then in Austin, we definitely got.
On the 29th, it's going down.
Yes,
Combat Ready in
yes,
Austin.
yes.
And we're performing live out there. Speaking of
Yes.
performing, real quick, Big Star, I gotta talk my shit. You said something earlier.
Yes, you did. He
Don't
touched
nobody
right
want to
on it.
hear what you got going on. They be hating. You know, we working with the budget we build. You know what
Top
I'm saying? We
that.
ain't got no outside investors or nothing like that. It's just us and the people that love us, that work with us.
Right.
Dallas on her, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And our personal production,
Right.
right? 75,000 streams on my late night rendezvous song last year. I'm just saying.
And that's
This
Blue.
Spotify,
All
only
Blue.
Spotify. We're not
Look.
talking about the 23,000 that's on YouTube right now.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Then we got 20,000 on Black Market Flow 2. And we got another 19,000 on the Black Market Flow 2 the video
Yes.
that's on YouTube. So I just want to throw that out there. The hard work really BabyBlue been doing with the marketing.
Look.
You know what I'm saying? The media
Yo,
work. I just
he be on it
salute,
too.
bro.
I just want to salute
Salute,
us
bro.
because
Salute.
it's hard to
Yes,
get a pat
man.
on the back in Dallas
Yeah,
right
right.
Yo, you
know what
supposed
I'm
to poke
saying?
your chest out, bro. You supposed to do that, man.
Right.
Appreciate
You
it,
know what I
brother.
mean? Be proud of yourself, man. You gotta celebrate yourself sometimes, brother.
now. Man,
know
I
what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that, brother.
That's big fact.
You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir,
saying?
man. That's great, man.
Hey.
That's amazing,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Appreciate
You know how we
that,
do,
kid.
Papa
Go on,
Bottles.
bro.
But while we celebrating, we definitely
Absolutely.
gonna celebrate you too, because like I said, you were a
Yes.
big part
Thank you.
of our childhood, bro, and more so teenage years.
Thank
you know
you.
what I'm saying?
It built our rebellion because we
What?
love it. We was like,
Hey,
oh, okay.
hey, I'm glad to do it.
Man,
Glad
for
to
sure,
do
for
it.
sure.
I'm glad I was able to do it, and I'm glad y'all was able to keep it in perspective.
Yup.
Right.
Say
Didn't
that.
lose our minds
We
with
still
it.
trying to help them. We out here trying to
Right,
spit
yeah,
that good
exactly.
shit.
Man, so we finna get up out of here. Anything you want to leave your fans with, man?
Hey, man, man, once again, Dallas, thank you so much for all the love y'all ever shown me, man. Please, I'm coming out there soon, man. I'm going to try to get out there probably in the springtime. Bring the fam out, just kick it, man, and have some fun, man. I'm going to definitely hit y'all up.
Really, please do.
Connect. You know, just
For
hang out,
sure.
kick it, man. Call up Wild Hands, something, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go out,
link
kick it or
up.
something, man.
Already,
You know
that's
what I
a
mean?
fact.
But thank y'all so much, man, for everything, man. I would not have been able to do what I did, man. Dallas, man, was huge in making that happen. So thank y'all
Already,
so
man.
much.
Hey, yo, we appreciate the
Yes,
love, and
sir.
you always welcome on this show. So
Say
just let me
that.
know whenever you want to
Thank
pull up and talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? You can always do that. Virginia definitely in the house, y'all.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout
Baby Blue,
out
what
to
you wanna leave 'em
Virginia.
with?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
This
Yes,
was
sir.
an honor. I can't
Yeah.
lie. This was an honor. I have not stopped smiling.
Me
It's so surreal.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
you're welcome,
Thank you
and
so
thank
much.
you. Like I'm like, yeah, tonight gonna be lit.
I got to
you know?
shout out, thank Max again for
Yeah,
Yes.
salute
putting us
to
together,
Megs.
man.
Hold up, man. Make sure to
Appreciate
check our
that, man.
music out
Yes,
too, man.
check out Meg. She still has
Yeah,
an
real.
interview.
Check out Max Music, man.
Stay
Yes.
tuned. You will see
Thank
us
y'all
interview
again.
her. And you're welcome. Y'all go check out Big Star Research. Do your research. Shout out to Kat. Shout out to all the battle rappers, all the battle rap leagues, promoters. Link up, stop, hating, crank up some music, stop being boring.
It's the bar room. All balls all day.
Yes,
Battle Rap
absolutely.
Tuesday. We out.
Yeah.
Yeah.